Ow! What the hell? Why is your room so damn messy? Oh, what is that smell? Oh, for God's sake, sis, your room is completely covered in clothes. How can you live like this? It wasn't just my sister who said things like this to me, but also my mom. I don't know why I can never keep things clean. It's not like I mean to. I'm just lazy to clean it all the time, and then somehow the clothes just pile up. My mom would tell me that having daughters is like having a pitless pile of rubbish inside your house, and no matter what you do to clean it, it always piles up again. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I guess I do have a teeny tiny problem with cleaning. You see, I'm a beauty blogger, so I always have to have my makeup done to the tens. But if my fans knew what laid just behind the camera, they would totally freak. I mean, there are dishes that haven't been washed for months and bags of trash left around the place. I've been meaning to throw them out, but I always get distracted. My mom and sister are the ones who mop and sweep the place. Even the thought of cleaning makes me sick. Thomas! Are you going out today? You are? Okay, well, please wear a surgical mask too. You have to be careful, okay? I know I'm no doctor, but well, I'm worried. I always loved talking to my boyfriend, even if it was about nothing. He made me feel like a little kid again. I wish I could see him now, but hopeful... Ha! Sis? I'm also not a doctor, but one piece of advice, before worrying about other people, maybe you should take care of yourself first, yeah? You might be a famous beauty blogger and happily in love, but if your boyfriend knew how dirty you really are, he would run. If you're such an expert, Kira, then where is your boyfriend, huh? Please. I'm not even that bad. I clean sometimes. Fine. How about this? The 2 weeks that you and mom are on holiday, I guarantee that the house will be completely spotless. Oh, I bet you won't even last a day. But you know what? I'd love to see this. So you're on. You should probably start with those moldy dishes there. Just seeing the mold makes me want to throw up. Don't you have a plane to catch? Better hurry and go. I snapped back. A few minutes later, my mom and my sister were at the door and waving goodbye. Today, my mom and sister were going to stay with relatives for 2 weeks, which means a week of complete bliss. No whining, no annoying sister to force me to clean. I can just do whatever I want. The next few days went by in a daze, where every day I'd wake up, eat, do my makeup, and film a few videos for my social media. And then I'd stay out watching movies until early morning. I didn't step out of my house once and never cooked. Instead, I ordered food online, and after I finished eating, I just left the dirty dishes in the sink. I hate showering, and without my mom nagging me, I refused to do it. I mean, I wasn't seeing anyone, so why should I waste the water when I would just change back in my pajamas? My life was like this every day. A new level of laziness had awoken in me, and the promise I made to my sister completely flew out the window. And honestly, as long as my fans saw me as beautiful, who even cares what my room looked like? I was the only one in the house anyway. Hee. Although, Thomas still hadn't called me for our daily call yet. As time kept passing, I couldn't help and worry that something had happened to him. Was he angry with me? Bring, bring. Thomas is calling. Finally. Hey, are you okay? I couldn't get onto you earlier. Uh-oh. What am I doing? I'm just at home, eating and watching movies. Why? Huh? What do you mean you're about to see me? What? You're in front of my house right now? Oh my, Thomas! When did you decide to surprise me? I started panicking. I haven't showered and I haven't even changed my pajamas, and now he was here, in front of my house. I had no idea I'd have to see another human until my family was back. I kept trying to keep him in the car to buy more time. I needed to clean. I started trying to hide the mess that was scattered all over the floor. I stuffed clothes under the bed, under the sofa, any crevices I could find. My right hand picked up garbage while my left did makeup. I was sweating, and to make it worse, Thomas is someone who loves cleanliness. If he saw my house in this condition, he would freak. After I was getting ready in a matter of minutes, I went to open my front door for Thomas. My heart was beating like crazy as he stepped into my house. And it wasn't because of how cute he is, but because of my fear that he might find a dirty dish somewhere. Hey babe, sorry I didn't tell you earlier I was coming. I wanted to surprise you. Here, this is for you, Thomas said as he awkwardly handed me roses. It felt like we were in a romantic movie. I couldn't help but blush. When I went to look at him, my heart trembled. He was just too cute. I was so happy he was here, until I realized that we were sitting right on top of the couch that had mountains of rubbish. The more I thought about what hid underneath, the more nervous I became. I couldn't take the nerves anymore and asked, "Hey, you must be thirsty. Let's go grab you a drink. Just wait here, okay?" Hurrying straight into the kitchen. Oh God, Thomas better not follow me. The inside of my kitchen was even worse. There were mountains of dishes, yellow streaks all over the table from leftovers. It was the first time I felt ashamed of how dirty my house was. I quickly picked up the first kind of clean glass I could see and grabbed a plate of cake and ran back to Thomas. I couldn't let him wander anywhere. I walked out of the kitchen holding a glass of orange juice and a piece of delicious vanilla cake that was topped with small pieces of chocolate. Thank God my mom had bought some cake before she left, or else there would be nothing for Thomas to eat. Your home is so beautiful. It's very clean and has a fresh floral smell to it. I love it. Thomas's compliment made me giddy, and I couldn't help but feel like I was super lucky that I decided to spray every single can of perfume all over the house, or else this could have been a disaster. It was a little awkward because, well, Thomas was a shy guy, and he avoided my eyes whenever I tried to speak. But I didn't mind. He made the butterflies in my stomach go crazy, and the feeling between us was thick with love. There was nothing more romantic than this. We slowly started to lean into each other when I caught a glimpse of Thomas's feet. There was a whole mountain of ants enjoying an old piece of candy I had left there. Oh no. But to make things even worse, the ants, they were climbing up his leg. Oh, what am I going to do? I kept trying to pretend like nothing was wrong and smiling at Thomas, but on the inside, I was completely freaking out. What was I going to do? But before I could even think of a plan, Thomas pulled up his feet to scratch. Sorry, Jen. I don't know what's happening to me, but I think my allergies are playing up. Allergy? What allergies? Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I've been super allergic since I was a kid. Basically, any place that has a lot of dusts, insect, or is super dirty. It's surprising that... Thomas began to cough harder, and his scratches got even more intense. Here, use this tissue, I quickly say as I pass him a tissue. But as I hand it to him, he touches my hand and freezes. We locked eyes, and I couldn't help but wonder what it would be like to kiss him. Before Thomas moves his hand away, sorry. I smiled in excitement as I watched him eat the cake, when he accidentally gets some of the chocolate sprinkles on the side of his mouth. Here, let me help you, I say as I wipe his mouth with tissue, causing poor Thomas to start choking. So, I hand him the glass of orange juice to drink, when the tissue catches my eye. On it, there were the chocolate sprinkles, except they looked almost like they are moving. And when I inspected it closer, I realized it was not chocolate. It was insect eggs! I felt really bad because I didn't know how long that cake has been out for. but I think it had been out for days. Oh, Thomas, please don't. Ah! Thomas suddenly screams, making me jump. But when I looked up, I saw, "Oh my God!" I shouted. There was a cockroach in his mouth and dropped into his drink. In shock, Thomas quickly threw it on the floor, before finding that glass of water had many more cockroaches lying in it. I didn't see any cockroaches when I picked it up in the kitchen or when I poured juice into it. Oh my, Thomas, what have I done? Ah, cockroaches! Thomas screams before slipping onto the ground, taking the couch with him, causing all the piles of garbage and clothes to pour out. I stood there in shock. But before I could even think of an excuse, a large group of ants and cockroaches came running out in front of us while the smell of rotten food filled the air. Hey, what is this? Thomas shouted as he tried to escape from the swarm of insects and slips even further into a sticky orange goo that I had spilled days ago. Thomas, calm down. Everything is okay, I say nervously as I help him up. But nothing I said would calm him down. Instead, he started to freak out more. I can't do this. I can't. You said you were a clean freak, like me. But this... Ah! Yuck! Thomas screams as he rushes out of the house, with the cockroaches flying after him and a whole swarm of insects latched onto his back. No, Thomas, don't go! Thomas, come back! Hey, Jen, wake up! What's wrong with you? Wake up now! I was startled and hurriedly took the blindfold off, quickly sitting up when I realized I was laying in my bed and my body covered in sweat, while my sister stands in front of me, annoyed. Thomas! Kira, where's Thomas? Sis, I just got back from the market and I could hear you shouting from the living room. You were having a serious nightmare. Was it really just a dream? It felt so real. I thought Thomas really did break up with me, but thank God it's not real. Anyway, Jen, here's some cake and juice. Please eat up while you come back to reality. Then go jump in that shower because you are totally stinking up this entire house. I drank the juice quickly. It had a bit of an odd taste, but still refreshing, and exactly what I needed before munching down the cake without any hesitation. Whoa, Jen, slow down! You're eating it way too fast. You're getting it all over your face and the bed. My sister tried to get me to eat slower, but I was super hungry, so I ate it even faster until there was nothing left. Hee hee. Oops. I guess my dream made me hungry. But sis, this cake tasted a bit strange. Don't get me wrong, it was delicious, but, where did you buy it from? I asked while I sucked the cake off my fingers. Oh, I didn't buy it. I saw the cake sitting on the side of the refrigerator, so I cut you a slice to eat. And the orange juice you were drinking, I brought it from... Oh no. What's wrong? But before my sister could finish her sentence, I was running straight for the toilet. Kira! That cake had been there for days! The moldy cake was coming up so fast, I needed to... This is why I need to start cleaning up after myself.